Blossoming Blade Master is the class for today. Now, I actually drew Blossom and ink, and I decided that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Because I didn't get started until 7:30 today. What am I thinking? Luckily for me, I have two classes that I did before this challenge started. And I told myself if there was one day that got too hard, I would just do one of these two classes and present that and digitize that. So I think tonight I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna get to work on digitizing this because I think it'd be so fun if you guys could go see the classes and use them for yourself. I'll put them on my website. And I made this class Blossom Blade Master about 1 week before I started the challenge. And it was what made me confident that I could do this challenge. It took me 2 or 3 days to make, and I have Blade of the Orchard, which is at level 1 you get to receive a blade, and there's Lotus, Rose, and Lily. You get to pick a Rose, Lotus, or Lily blade. Yeah, and they each have like different things as you level up. You have Blade Master, you have Petal Dance, Blossoming Strike. Blossoming Strike's pretty cool. When making an attack with a blade, deal 1d4 damage. If a 4 is rolled, heal that 4 HP in addition to dealing the damage. So Blossoming Strike is like basically a cantrip for this class. And we have Seedling. And then we have different levels, and how I did the levels for like the archetype is actually so fun. I did Seedling, Blossom, and what was the next one? I skipped a little bit because I did Blade Bloom and Ripen. And I also remember I did a lot of Googling out the stages of a class. And so, let's see here. We have Seedling, Blossom, Flower, Ripened, Planter, and Senescence, which is like where a flower basically prepares for the winter. And I freaking love this class. It's one of my favorite that I made. And it's day 6 or day 5. Is today day 5? Day 6? What year is it? When is this? I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. I know that today maybe didn't look like I did as much effort as usual. And perhaps I necessarily didn't. Oh, look, we got an extra page than we bargained for. But I do want to stick to this challenge, and I do want to do it for 52 days, and that doesn't mean that there's not going to be setbacks. That's why it's 52 days and not 50. I mean, it is the same number of a deck of cards, but I had the two classes I already made, and I did want to do it at least for 50 days. So I changed it to 52 because I had the 52 classes, and I knew that if I gave myself 2 days where I could just like say, okay, here's what I did, and then I would be good. So wish me luck because we are only 1/10 of the way on this journey, and I don't know if there's anyone that watches this that believes that I can do it. Sometimes I don't believe I can do it, but I do think I can do it. Also, usually on Sundays I don't write for religious reasons, but I kind of feel like God's okay with it. So you might see 7 days a week videos. I missed one day, and that was because I had a procedure done on that day and was put under and all night, and it was not possible health-wise. But I'm back, and I'm recovering, and I can do it. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.